Hi guys, I'm Kasha. Welcome to the channel and welcome to our coffee times. Today I'm here to talk to you about one of the first 2021 movies that I have been able to watch, and that is Fear of Rain.
It's coffee time.
To be fair, I don't think I put this one on my list of movies to watch in 2021, but I saw that it was available for me on Amazon Prime and I decided to give it a watch because they said it was a horror slash drama thriller, and I was really intrigued as well because it does deal with mental health and also because of the cast. Now, before we jump into the spoiler-free review and I let you know what I thought about the film, if you love horror, if you love movies and collectibles, you are really welcome here on this channel. Please consider subscribing to the channel and also hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more coffee times. This one I have the feeling it's going to be a short review. I don't have way too many things to comment on this film, and I just wanted to bring it up to you guys in case you also didn't have this movie on your radar and it might be something interesting for you. Fear of Rain is a PG-13 American psychological thriller film written and directed by Castile Landon. Rain has early onset schizophrenia, a condition that not only causes her to see vivid hallucinations, but also puts a strain on her parents. Fear of Rain is a journey into the mind and life of a schizophrenic teen girl. We have in this film Madison Iseman. She plays the role of Rain, our main character in the story, and we are going to see her from the very first minute of this film struggling with her mental illness, struggling with schizophrenia. So she suffers a very specific type of schizophrenia, and she has hallucinations, she hears voices, and I do like something that they did with this film, which is sometimes when she hears these voices around her that only she can hear, you will see text being written on the screen as if you could kind of peek into her mind. I did like how they used that in order to help tell the story of somebody that has these voices inside of their head. The problem, of course, is that she struggles to kind of tell apart the things that are real, the places that are real, the people that are real with the things that aren't real. But then when she goes back to school, she meets Caleb, and he is this nerdy, awkward teenage boy that kind of brings normalcy into her life. It's kind of something that is keeping her in this reality, and this is one of the aspects of the film. It is in a way a coming of age story with a little bit of a teenage romance added to it. However, this new normal that she has apparently found with Caleb is going to be disrupted when she starts telling her parents that she sees shadows, she hears things coming out of the neighbor's attic, and they obviously think that it's all in her head, and she starts to be scared that maybe even Caleb is not real. And I absolutely love the neighbor that they chose for this movie, because the neighbor is a supposed possible villain. We don't know if the things that Rain claims she sees and hears are true or not, and this potential villain that is the neighbor is this really weird, really tall, really skinny teacher that looks really unsettling, and I think they did an amazing job with the cast of this film in general. In the end, I would say that Fear of Rain is a psychological, terrifying thriller more than anything, and it's giving us kind of like a look into the mind of somebody that is struggling with schizophrenia and has these hallucinations, and those hallucinations and those voices that she hears, that is what is gonna keep you guessing or trying to guess if the things that you hear and that you see are true or not, even if the people that she comes in contact with are real, if they exist, or if they only exist in Rain's mind. Like I said before, I thought all the cast was great and they all did a great job. Of course, Madison Iseman that played the main role, Rain. I think she really took it home when it came to performances. I really liked her in this film. We're also going to see Rain struggling with her medication, which is something that is also not always completely explored in movies that deal with horror and mental illness. And we're gonna see her saying that she doesn't really like to take her medication because it kind of makes her numb. It kind of, you know, blocks all of her feelings, and she needs those feelings in order to paint. She loves to paint and she needs feelings, she needs to feel in order to express her emotions. So I really like to see her character not only struggle with the hallucinations and things that are part of her illness, but also with the fact that if she takes meds, her personality is going to be kind of suppressed a little bit, that she's going to change into something that she doesn't like. Even though this movie might be a little bit long for some people because it nearly has a 2-hour running time, one of my criticisms for this film is actually that they do leave a lot of questions unanswered, and it kind of leaves you not knowing what to think about the ending, because a lot of things that you kind of wanted an answer, you just didn't get that answer. The film has a couple of nice twists and it is entertaining, but my problem with this movie is that it's trying to be way too many things at the same time. This is a psychological thriller, it's kind of like a family drama, it's also a coming-of-age story, we have some romance, we have some images that could be considered more kind of in the horror genre, and it just ended up not blending that well, which is always a risk when you are trying to, you know, put together too many different things from different genres. The movie also has some pacing issues. At times it can drag a little bit. I think also because of the long running time and because the whole time it's kind of the same game. We're trying to figure out if what she sees and hears is real, and they might have stretched a little bit the plot. They're trying to give you a mindfuck kind of film, and you know, in some aspects they did achieve that, but in others there were things that were predictable as well. In the end, I gave this movie a 2.5 out of 5 because I thought, you know, it's one of those movies that it is entertaining and it's nice to watch one time, but it is not extremely good, but it's also not horrible, so it's kind of there in the middle. So if you have access to it and if you love the cast or you like this type of films, you know, you can give it a watch, but it's nothing that I would say it's going to blow your mind. Anyway guys, if you have already seen this film, let me know down below. Let's talk about it in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you all had a good coffee time with me today. Please remember to give the video a big thumbs up for support, and I hope to see you all guys in the next coffee time. Bye!